let's get ready. We're going to leave here no later than 11 a.m. So as we move into our presentation and sort of how we can frame this, because I don't want to be all presentation. I want there to be a lot of time for Q&A, a lot of time for us to just have a conversation with these people and have break off into our little conversations the way we do and such. So what I'm thinking is that Dwayne's going to kick it off with an overview on the exciting world of EOS and blockchain in general, and then what we have and haven't done up to this point on a real high level of we got together, we're doing the thing, we're shifting into this and that. I say that to say we're going to go into the weeds a little bit more. The next thing is going to be Trenton, and I mean this is 5 minutes telling your grandmother how blockchain works. And we're a block producer on half a dozen or more, and you can name a couple if you want. They're not going to know any of them. They barely know EOS. So you could name them just for the sake of credibility if it feels like the right moment, but then let's get the fuck out of there. And then we're going to get to Max and Luke sort of working off of dApps and DACs. Okay, we know what the infrastructure is, what are the pipelines. Well, what's being put on these pipelines? So what are the things that are interesting?
Prospectors is an interesting example of imagine World of Warcraft where the gold is real, exchangeable for real value, and the players themselves, because prospectors is running, they're structuring themselves as a DAC. So the actual token holders will determine how the economics of that game is going to happen.
Try to, whenever we can, apply this back to client relations, advertising, content, that sort of stuff, so that they get why are you guys talking to us?
Do you think they're at all interested in kind of the new paradigm that we all see as far as DAX? As customer, employee, owner become the same person? If that is what we believe, this new foundational shift in the way marketing is done and communities are built, that I feel would be a valuable heads up for them to be hey, by the way, here's what we envision the future to be. You guys should be aware of it because it's going to impact the projects you do that are successful. Those that actually are part of that paradigm are going to shift their marketing to not be I'm selling you, but it's no, I'm helping you become an owner. I'm helping you become a customer. I'm helping you become an employee, all in the same context.
Yes,
the same
I think that's the kind of thing that will I don't think there's going to be any downtime. I think there's going to be a lot of questions. I think that's the kind of thing that it's we can bounce that around, for a bit. And then I think it's okay, so how do they get there? And that's Rebecca. And so then we're going to demonstrate the pod. She's got the demonstration she did in the Zoom meeting, where she can say, well, this is how we go get them. And then I think we move into a Q&A, open discussion, and allow things to move fluidly from there. This is a fact-finding mission. This is us
to relate to
having
them,
some
to relate
ideas.
To relate to them in their context.
It is that, but I don't want to be misinterpreted we're going there to sell them something. We don't have anything for them. Yeah. All right. So what we have is a relation that got us made this connection happen, and they have information that I think we can use as we start to look at other products. We know what's going on the blockchain, and I think this is getting out of the bubble of just pitching our ideas to other blockchain people that understand it. And now we have to go prove it in the wild. And I don't think they understand the community that's behind it and the broad spectrum of what's being built. So I think it's an illumination for that. And then at the end of it, it's what do you know? And what are your clients asking? And what do you imagine now that we've described this? Can we have some information from you that can help us as we begin to target other clients, other products, other launches, other technologies? It's just an opportunity to learn from people that are touching clients every day.
Yeah.